Hello everyone. In previous class we have seen syllabus of elements of costing. Okay, so in today's class I'll be starting with your first unit, that is Introduction to Cost Accounting. First we will be seeing need for cost accounting. That is why cost accounting is essential. Okay. Now, cost accounting, it is a branch of accounting. Cost accounting, it is a recent origin. Okay, like every organization wants to minimize cost of production and they have to increase or maximize their profit. For that, they will have to use some techniques. Okay, now each and every organization or industry, if they wants to know about their financial position, then they will have to depend on financial statements. Now financial statements are profit and loss account as well as statement of assets and liabilities. Okay, but usually this information we will get it in the financial accounting, that is by preparing these financial statements. But financial accounting, it gives, or the financial statements, it gives the information as whole. It means here expenses are not classified as per department wise or unit wise, or it might be process wise. Okay, so here we treat organization as an one unit, and at the end of the year we prepare financial statements. Okay, so even it becomes very difficult to find out the errors. Okay, now cost accounting, as I had told, like it is an recent origin. So why it was introduced? It means to remove the limitations of financial accounting, cost accounting was introduced, because in cost accounting we maintain records according to unit wise, or it might be process wise, or it might be job wise, or even it might be departmental wise. Okay, so this helps us to know like how much expenses are incurred in each department, or to complete that particular job how much expenses are incurred. So as we prepare accounts according to department wise and all, so it helps us to know like how much expenses is incurred, so that if we get to know how much is the expense, then it helps us to reduce the cost of production. So ultimately our aim is to maximize the profit. Okay, so to remove the limitations of financial accounting, cost accounting was introduced. Okay, we will see like what are the limitations of financial accounting. First one is collective information. So as I have told you all, like whatever management has to take decision, it depends upon the financial position of the business. Okay, now whatever statements we prepare, that itself will be submitted to the management, on that the decisions will be taken. Okay, now as in financial accounting, expenses are not classified according to department wise, or it might be process wise, or it might be job wise. In the whole we will get to know how much expenses are incurred. So it gives the collective information, full information to the management, but it will not divide the expenses accordingly, as it will be it can be done in the cost accounting. Okay, now second one is historical in nature. Okay, historical in nature, it means like financial accounts are prepared at the end of the year. Okay, it means whole year the expenses will be incurred, and then at the closing that all expenses will be recorded in the financial statements. Okay, so it means whole year expenses will be incurred, and that will be recorded in the financial statement. So it is historical in nature. Third point is materials and supplies are not properly controlled. Materials and supplies are not properly controlled. Why? Because there is no proper method of controlling materials and supplies in the financial accounting. Okay, in cost accounting we have different methods to control materials as well as supplies, but we don't have it in financial accounting. Fourth point is expenses are not classified. So here, as we treat the organization as one unit and all the expenses are recorded in the statement, in the financial statement, so here the expenses are not classified. But when it comes for the cost accounting, expenses can be classified into like direct expenses, indirect expenses, fixed expenses, or it might be variable expenses. Fifth point is fails to help in cost reduction. So as I have told you all, like as in financial accounting we treat the organization as one unit. It means here the expenses are not classified accordingly. So we will not get to know like each department is incurring how much expenses or each job is incurring how much expenses. So that will not help us to find out the expenses. Okay, so because of this reason it will not help us to reduce the cost. Next is fails to provide cost information in price fixing. So it is very difficult to fix the price of production on services, because the financial accounts do not provide detailed cost information. Okay, the main intention of preparing financial statements is to know the financial position of the business, but not to know the cost of each department, or it might be unit wise, job wise, or department wise. But in cost accounting our main intention is to reduce the cost of production. So accordingly the expenses will be classified, so that will help us to fix the price of it helps us to fix the price. But in financial accounting it becomes very difficult. Next is labor cost is not recorded job wise. Okay, so here expenses will be taken as the whole. We will not classify how much expenses incurred for labors and all. Okay, so labor costs are not recorded process wise or job wise. So it is very difficult to find out cost per unit or process or job. Okay, now last one is fails to provide information for appraisal and comparison. So financial accounting, it doesn't provide any information to the management regarding appraisal and comparison of profits, because it is treated as a one unit. So management may not be able to take proper decisions according to the financial statement, because here, as I have told, like expenses will not be classified, as well as you will not get to know for each department or for each job how much expenses are incurred. So you cannot compare the expenses and all. Okay, so because of that reason here the information it will not provide proper information for appraisal and comparison. Okay, so these are some of the limitations of a financial accounting. Okay, now we have seen like why cost accounting was introduced. So cost accounting, it is an recent origin to remove the limitations of financial accounting. Cost accounting was introduced. Okay, the main aim or main objective of cost accounting to minimize the cost of production and to maximize the profit. Now there are some of the limitations we have seen. Collective information, it means the whole organization or industry will be treated as an one unit. So collective information will be given to the management. Next is historical in nature. Historical in nature in the sense whole year the expenses will be incurred and then that will be recorded in the financial statement. That is what is historical in nature. Next is materials and supplies are not properly controlled. So there are no methods in financial accounting to control materials as well as supplies, but we have different methods to control materials in cost accounting. Next is expenses are not classified. Expenses are not classified in the sense like as direct expense, or it might be fixed expense, or it might be variable, or it might be indirect expense. So such classification is not available in financial accounting. Next is fails to help in cost reduction. It means it will not help us to reduce the cost, because as we have seen in the previous point, like expenses are not classified and it is not classified according to the department wise or job wise, so we will not get to know like how much expenses incurred for particular job or for particular department. So that will not help us to find out the how to reduce the cost. Fails to provide cost information in price fixing. Again same, because expenses are not classified accordingly, so it doesn't help us to fix the price. Labor cost is not recorded job wise. Here again in financial accounting we prepare the statements as the whole, because whole year the expenses will be incurred and then that will be recorded. Here job wise the expenses are not recorded, so it will not help us to find out for particular job how much expenses incurred. Last is fails to provide information for appraisal and comparison. It will not help us to know or provide proper information to the management for appraisal as well as comparison. So these are few of the limitations we have seen. In next class we will be learning meaning of certain terms used in cost accounting. Hope so today's content is clear for you all. Thank you.